Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Overdrive here, and today we are playing Entropia Universe. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going out and killing some Feffoids. I didn't check how much armor how much ammo we've got, but it's about 72 PEDs. Basically, I'm killing some Feffoids because I've got to kill 1,000 of these guys for the Iron Challenge. And this is a good time for me to play with some different armor, so I'm out here in Gremlin armor rather than the normal Ghost armor. It's gonna just cost me a little bit less probably to take damage. I'm gonna take a little bit more damage and pay a little bit less in decay. So hopefully that's good, and we'll just see how the loot goes. I'm not gonna be going for this for too long. This is basically, rather than doing like a 70 PED hunt or whatever it is, we're just gonna run at this for like 15-20 minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a day, and we'll just see how it goes, see how many of these things I can kill in that period of time, and go from there. So hopefully this is going to be a good hunt. It's been a while since I've gone after these guys. I know a lot of you guys, if you remember back in the day, maybe like a year or so ago, these things were just the regular for me. I was out here grinding these guys all the time. It was like one of those things people almost would expect to see me out there. Maybe not that badly, but you know, I'd be out here all the time killing Feffoids, and yeah, now we're back at it and trying to get these like 526 kills. Once I get that, I'll get that kill thing. I'll get some strength tokens, some athletic skills. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be pretty cool, I think. And yeah, while we're at it, we're also gonna be doing the Codex mission, so that's gonna give us a little bit of an extra skill boost here. You guys can see, because I'm using a higher level gun right now, I can do enough damage so that by the time they've reached me, they're almost dead. And my evades at such a nice level that I'm dodging a lot of their hits. So this is a pretty good matchup for me. The thing is, like, if you're going for eco hunting, this is pretty eco, right? Like, you're taking very little damage, you don't need to heal, you're using a low-end armor just to sort of cover yourself in case you do take a few too many hits. And the mob's just about the right size, I think, for me. So this is like prime examples of sort of how you want to hunt, if you ask me. And also, these guys aren't healing too much. Like, if you look, usually I can kill them before they're going to heal up. Maybe they'll get one heal in between me, my first shot, and me actually, like, killing them. I guess this guy got 2. So maybe they'll get, like, 2 to 3 kills. 2 to 3 heals in before then. But it's not too much. And as far as what they loot goes, it's nothing crazy, unfortunately, right? Like, we've got thyroid oil and stuff like that. But there is going to be a slight markup on this stuff, I believe. So let me check right here. Thyroid oil, not much, but if let's get this guy. I don't want to get too close. If we look, all right, we're not gonna go for that guy. We're gonna go for someone else. If we look at those surface hardened components, that has a little bit more markup to it. So basically, like, they're not the worst mob in the world to hunt. And with these challenges, like, it's just gonna be super helpful to me if I can actually get a few kills on them. Cause yeah, I'm trying to focus a lot more on skilling here. So I'm trying to just up my skills. I'm looking to see if I can hit that 100K mark at some point, because I think at that point I'm gonna be one of the only probably free-to-play players that has hit 100K skills. So I'm thinking like that is gonna be quite the accomplishment for me. So if I can get that, I'd be super psyched. And I think the way to do that is just combining these challenges, right? Just doing some missions, some iron challenges, and these codex challenges, putting those things together, that's gonna be amazing for my skills. Amazing. And yeah, once I'm out of the LR20, I've got another gun. If you guys didn't watch my mining video, which some of you guys probably didn't, you're just interested in like the hunting videos. But yeah, once I'm done with that, I've got this gun sort of in the wings waiting. We've got an EWE. It's going to do a little bit more damage per second if you look at this. And it's a level 25 gun. The markup on it is a bit high, and I think someone gifted this to me a while back, so you can see not too many of them sell, but it's hopefully it's going to be a good gun to use. We're going to see how it goes. I'm guessing it's probably not yet. It's got a little lacking on the efficiency side of things. Like if you look at that, it's at 56 efficiency, while this LR25 is at a 63.6, so that's probably why you're not seeing too many people buying those guns. But again, like, if you guys give me a gun, if you guys give me an amp or anything like that, you are gonna see me use it. I'm not the type of person that's just gonna say, oh, thanks for this, and then sell it. I wasn't proper skills when I got this. This was probably like a year ago or something like that, but now it's Now it's time for me to shine. It's time for me to grab that thing and just go out and start using it. So we're definitely gonna do that. Take full advantage. I was looking through my apartment. I actually had it under the Christmas tree. I thought that was like very smart of me. I'm like, oh yeah. When I put it down there, I'm like, it was a gift. So I put the gift under the Christmas tree. I'm like, Serial Overdrive, you are too good. And then I forgot about it. So maybe not the best idea there, but you know, we all have our moments, right? All right, so let's keep doing this. I'm gonna keep walking backwards here. You can see they're doing a bit of damage to my inventory, or it's not my inventory, to my HP, but not too much. Like I'm still above half HP, so like as long as these guys don't crit me or anything like that, I should be able to hold my own without healing. As I say that, I'm sure this guy's gonna start connecting now. I've got to watch it. Yeah, Mindark has a habit of doing this. They prove me wrong. Anytime I make a statement, they're like, "Oh, Serial Overdrive said this. We're gonna do this to him." But I won't heal. I'm too stubborn. I'm not gonna heal. Let's try and do this all without healing. I've got to pull back though, because they're gonna start spawning on me. That's one of the things too. You always want to make sure mobs don't spawn on you, especially if you're doing like a little bit more eco, like what I'm doing now. Mobs spawning on you is the worst case scenario, because then you're just taking more damage, and it's not good. Not good at all. All right, here we go. We got a raider. Let's take this guy. Ooh, nice. We got a crit hit right off the bat. 2 crit hits. I like it. I like it. He was level 18. I was doubting myself. I'm like, should I have done that? And then I got those 2 crit hits, and it's like, oh yeah, Serial, you got this. You got this. All I need is for him to come in, miss 1 hit. Oh, he hit me and he healed. Come on, miss this one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the loot dropped down a little bit now. It's too bad. Too bad. Let's see, can we go around and get an angle on that one? No, we can't. Alright, I'm going to have to go up on the hill or something like that, because I don't want to go right in here. That sort of seems like they all spawn down there. And the last thing I want to do is find myself in the middle of the spawn when all the guys that I killed start respawning and trying to take their revenge on me. Oh, for those of you guys wondering too, I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm wearing gremlin armor. So despite you guys only seeing me pretty much wearing ghost and oh no, that was not good. I gotta heal up now. He's gonna get to me before I can take him out. So yeah, despite you guys seeing me only wearing ghost and vigilante, I actually do have other armors, and one of them is gremlin. So I've got a lot of full sets of armor sitting in my storage. And it was just like, I thought it was time to bring it out. I think I talked about this earlier, because I don't think I restarted this video. But yeah, like sometimes I just want to bring out a different style of armor, and I thought it would be cool to bring out Gremlin. Gremlin is really good if you're going to be going to Crystal Palace. You can use Gremlin plated up, and you've got like the perfect armor for those guys. That's why I originally bought it. I was going to start doing Crystal Palace runs with my society way back in the day. That ended up falling through, so I never really got to use the Gremlin. I paid a lot of money for it, but I never got to use it, which sort of that was a bit of a bummer, but you know, it happens. So yeah, now instead of that, I can pull it out now and do some Feffoids and everything like that. Maybe one day I'm gonna go up to Crystal Palace and start soloing there. It's not gonna be today, but one day maybe. I know maybe we'll do a team hunt or something up there. The problem is just from what I can see now, like looking forward into the future, I'm gonna be pretty like honestly, I think like the next 2 to like 5 years of my life are just gonna be pretty chaotic. So it's we'll see. We'll see if I can even keep the channel going, right? That's one of the other things, but in a good way, chaotic in a good way. You know, there's a lot of times where you gotta make sacrifices to take steps forward in life, and you know, not doing YouTube for a few years isn't that big of a sacrifice in my opinion. I've done worse and I've done better. Just got to make sure I keep logging into Entropia Universe every 3 months so Mindark doesn't deactivate my account. Although I don't think Mindark would do that to me. I don't think they do that to me, because I've just like I've been inactive for more than the 3 months that they're like supposedly allotting you, and they've left my account alone. And I don't think Mindark's in the business of like banning accounts just for no reason, just saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna settler arm guards for 61 PDs. That's a nice hit. Just saw that in the globals. But yeah, I don't think Mindark's in the service of like banning accounts, so that's good at least. Alright, so we're getting some okay loot here, especially given how much we're spending per kill. So I'm liking this. But yeah, for those of you guys who are worried, thinking like, oh no, Serial Overdrive's gonna leave us, you can jump onto my Discord. I'm always gonna be, well, not always, but I'll be around there. Even if I'm not making videos, you'll still be able to talk to me and sort of keep me up to date on the goings-ons in Entropia Universe through Discord and everything like that. So feel free to jump on there. And this isn't like, I'm not saying like tomorrow I'm gonna stop. It's just I know with work and personal life and everything like that, there's gonna be some big changes for me, hopefully. So that means less YouTube, unless I make YouTube my career, and that is not gonna happen if I'm playing Entropia Universe. Because yeah, if any of you guys are out there looking into Entropia Universe videos, and if you can do that as a full-time career, not even if you could live off $2 or $3 a day, that would be what I'd say about that. Yeah, it's a good game, but the fan base is not as big as other games, I guess, right? But that's how it goes. Jeez, Messi's still playing. I saw him on like earlier today. I literally like went out, did a full day, and he's still on. Or he did what I'm doing basically, and like logged off, did his thing, and came back on. But yeah, he's one of those players. It's like crazy to see how much he plays. But he says, I mean, he does it as a full-time job, so that's like, you know, it's a whole different level. I've always thought like, oh yeah, I should reach out to those players, see if I can like talk to them or hunt with them. But then it's like, I don't know, I don't even know what I talk about, right? Because they're not gonna want to give away like their secrets. And then other than that, it's like, what do we talk about, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm a free-to-play player, and you pay, you know, a lot of money, or at least when you started, you put in a lot of money to get this thing to happen. Like, you know, it's not as much in common there. And I find sometimes I don't think he is, but a lot of the like high-level players, some of them tend to just be more like big spenders, like big gamblers and stuff like that, that's just not me, right? Like, I have no problem playing the lotto or going to the casino for a bit just to have some fun, but I'm not one of those people who's like putting a ton of money on the line at the casino or anything like that. So it's like, maybe it's not the best fit. Ooh, I like this. I can see my amp decaying right next to it. Ooh, did I forget to heal? I might have forgotten to repair my amp. So we might have a bit of an issue here, because I might not be able to get an accurate read on just how much I'm spending. Because I'm looking at my amp decay right now, and it looks like it's decayed a lot more than I think it should have. Unless I'm miscalculating, which is always possible. Let me just see. Well, I mean, we've gone through quite a bit of... I think I'm miscalculating, but not by as much as I thought. Yeah, we'll just keep doing this. Let's get some more kills. We'll at least get this rank 1 challenge out of the way. Obviously, we're not going to kill 1,000 Feffoids tonight. That's probably going to be something I'm going to have to do, like, on and offline, when I'm online, when I'm not. Like, sometimes I'm going to make videos about it, sometimes I won't. I always hate not to make videos, because I'm like, if I hit a global, if I get something cool, I want to be able to show it to people. But then it's like, I can't record every time I play Entropia, because then it would be ridiculous. But then I'm sure like I'm gonna get some big like Hoff or something like that when I'm not recording. I'm gonna be like, oh, I should have done it. Because the Hoffs, those are what people want to see. The people want loot, and that's what I want to give them. That's what I want to give them. So yeah, it looks like we might actually go through all 72 PEDs of ammo here. That would be this gun is actually like burning through ammo like no other. It's sort of crazy to see. And again, if you look, one of the big advantages of this armor that I have, and this is one of the things, like, take this to heart, when I get hit, a lot of the time I get some damage, and then my avatar can just naturally heal. So the damage I'm taking, that extra damage that would otherwise be decay because it would just be eaten by the armor, that's like completely free because I take it, and then my avatar heals it up, so I don't even need to use a healing device to do it. Like this is like the perfect example right here. I took 13 PEDs, or no, 13 HP hit. That'll probably be healed by the time this next Feffoid gets to me. So that's like the perfect scenario right there, and that's what you want to see. That means that you've like done everything right. So when you're talking eco, this is as eco, as efficient, as good as it gets, I think. So, you know, if you're making notes, if you're taking notes, writing things down, this is something that you probably would want to take to the bank. Because, yeah, these guys are a little slow, too. So it's nice. You can do a good bit of damage to them before they get to you. This is actually a really good, like, mob for people to take on if they're... if you're, like, level 20, level 25, somewhere in there, this is a pretty good mob to do. Let's claim a reward here. What do we have? I'll just do laser weapon tech. I'm specifically going for something here, so that's why I'm doing it. Like, I want to just up my damage as much as possible so I can get my skills a little bit more evened out. So to do that, I need to be taking like laser weapon tech and stuff like that as skills. A lot of the athletics and all that other stuff, that's like a whole different beast. But you can see I'm not getting many skills. I'm getting just three skills for laser weapon technology because that was not a big one that we hit. That was just rank 1. We've got to get up to like rank 2, rank 3, some of these bigger ones to really start seeing some numbers. Because, yeah, I was doing, what was it, combat reflexes. I got that one with Mubu recently, and that was like I think it was like a 6 PED one. I did that on stream. And that was like 400 skill points. So that was huge. That got me from like, 6,300 to like 6,400 skills basically in one stream. So that was like a crazy amount of skill gains just all at once. I really love being able to do that. Because at the same time, we had all these missions going off, too. So it's like, oh, yeah, that was just sick. And then, now we're sort of just in this lull where we're just trying to bash through all these kills. I'll probably try and hit that 500 mark and then call it here because that's, I feel like that's a good time, right? 20 minutes, I think, is really good for a hunting video. Because I feel like if it goes too long, especially now, because I'm doing a lot more of these videos really condensed down because it's like, well, I've got the time to do it now, so I should do it now. Like, especially, like, they're so condensed. It's just like, I run out of stuff to talk about, topics to talk about. Like, I'm not going to talk about the Entropia Universe graphics update until it happens, and that's sort of like a waiting in the wings type of thing for the videos. And then, it's a very stagnant game, I guess. It's not one of those games that's, like, constantly changing. The meta is just always about the same. So there's only so much I can cover. That's why it's good to do like a guide. That's why I do the guides every like year, because that's always good. It's like you can rehash things, add a few little things in, and then there's like one sort of central bank for players to go to get information. I like doing that, but in these videos it's a lot harder to give like some sort of like cogent statistics and stuff like that. But yeah, it is what it is. I say that a lot, I guess. Is what it is. Okay, we got another one. We've got 500 kills already. Okay, I thought we were about to hit 500, but we're already there. So now we're about to be more than halfway done with this. Yep, more than halfway now. So that's nice. And we are gonna actually burn through about a good solid amount of ammo here. About 72 PEDs worth of ammo. That's the thing, when you're burning through this much ammo, especially for me, it's like a very hard thing to maintain, because if you look at this, like, we're not going to make our money back on this unless this guy's a big hit, because we've got about probably 60 PEDs, and I went out with 72 PEDs of ammo, so this is going to be a loss here. It's not going to be a huge loss, it's not going to be the end of the world, but there's definitely going to be some PEDs left sitting there. Left on the table. You guys with deeds are going to be thanking me just a little bit here. It's not like some of my earlier runs where I was just pulling from the loot pool. I'm going to do one more and then we're calling it, because when the loot's like this, if the loot doesn't feel right, if it doesn't feel good, sometimes it's better just to call things than to just push it and try and force something. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm not going to try and force anything, just be very chill about it and let everything land where it landed, and it is what it is. So one more Feffoid. Will this guy give me 10 PEDs or more? Because if he gives me at least that much, I think we're good to go. And he does not. Alright, so we're going to tee back, and while we're doing that, can we equip this? No, we can't. Real quick, let me abort this. Let's equip this. I want to see if I can use this while I'm teleporting, because that would be awesome. That would be very cool. No, I can't do it while I'm teleporting. Alright, so we can't use that portable TT. You can notice we got 80 PECs here. We got 20, nice even number, 20 PEDs of thigh oil, 43 of this. So we're sitting about 64 PEDs of loot that we got. If you go ahead and look at our ammo stack, we started out with about, I think it was like 72 PEDs. We're down to 0.74, so yeah, not the best. If you pull everything away from that, we lost about 10 PEDs in ammunition, and then we're gonna add that on top of decay. Again, I think the decay might be off. I might have forgotten to repair one of my amps, but our decay is still gonna be a lot higher than we'd ideally see. So yeah, it definitely wasn't the best run. It wasn't the run of the century. We weren't doing globals and going off, but you know, it is what it is, right? Everything will work out hopefully in the end, and I'll lose the average loss of, I think it's like, I don't know, it's like 5% people say you're supposed to lose on average. Oh, one of those, I don't know, I thought it was one of those expensive bots. Still a cool bot though. I like that guy. Looks cool. All right, so let's hit the trade terminal up and let's start dropping the loot in. The big loot, 80 PECs, 20 and 64. Actually, why am I totaling this up? We already did this. We know we've already lost 10 PEDs. Why am I? It's a force of habit. It's like when you drive home and you don't even know what you're doing, and then you get home and you're like, how did this happen? Same thing for me. Ooh, all right. So what was I? Oh, I see. All right. So my amp decay, I was off. All right. I was looking at the gun decay. For some reason, I thought that was an amp. All right, so this is right. 14.93 PEDs. Let's put in the armor. There's some ghosts, but there's not much damage on the ghost, so I'm just going to leave that in there. We'll be off by a little bit. I'll knock 50 PEDs off, so it's 15 PEDs of repair costs. So yeah, if you total everything up, we lost about 25 PEDs on a 72 PED hunt. It's not the end of the world, but it's not the best case scenario. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to me, hit the subscribe button because that helps me too. And if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know down below in the comments. Until next time, peace.